To whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of God and precious. Notice this, ye also as lively stones, or living stones, that's what we are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God by Jesus Christ. Now, Peter packs a lot of information into these two verses, but I'm only going to pick one point that he's making and expound upon it, and I think you're going to get a very powerful message here. So he compares the body of believers to a stone building, a stone temple. And the allusion here is to Solomon's temple. Now, I want you to focus on an aspect of Solomon's temple with me. We're going to flip over to Kings. All right, speaking of Solomon's temple, notice it says in the house, this is talking about the temple, it says, when it was in building, under construction, it was built of stone, made ready before it was brought thither. Notice, this is the stone temple that Solomon built. Notice, and also it says that the stones were made ready before they were brought there, so that there was neither hammer nor axe nor any tool of iron heard in the house while it was in building. It says in Habakkuk 2:20, the Lord is in his holy temple, let all the earth keep silence. So this was a sacred work, you see. There was no sound of construction instruments on the scene of the building. Now, what do we learn from that? We symbolically make up this temple. All right, you are a stone. I am a stone. And yes, God has to hammer and chisel away at us on our characters so that we can fit into his temple. But I'm going to tell you right now that God doesn't do that work on the temple construction site. No. He prepares you for the place that you are to fulfill in his temple beforehand. So God right now is chiseling away at your character. God right now is hammering off the rough pieces. God right now is making you into a beautiful stone for his temple. He doesn't do it at the place because you won't naturally fit into the temple. No, God's sanctifying work is sometimes a rough one. And sometimes it's a fiery one. We're to pray for gold tried in the fire. We're to pray that God would help us to endure trials because the trials make us stronger. Job says in chapter 23, verse 10, he says, he knows the way that I take, and when he has tried me, I shall come forth as gold. In the book of Proverbs, it says that we go through trials just like the silversmith puts silver in the fire to burn out the impurities. So right now, God is preparing you, living stone, to slide into place into his grand spiritual temple, just as it was in the days of Solomon, literally. If that made sense, say amen in the